Oh my god, the beeping outside of Syracuse, New York on the north side is fucking annoying! Especially in a 90-degree weather day, and it's fucking hot as hell. What's going on, everybody? Look at episode No Limits to Lucas, June 3rd, 2025 edition of NXT. Oh my god, man. I should be talking about Mariah May, right, to start the show. I'll get into Mariah May, the lovely Mariah May, in a minute. We don't even know if she is or Mariah May anymore. We'll find out, but we'll get into her in a minute. Oh my god, man. I got a fucking big-ass headache. It's hot as hell, and I don't even want to do a podcast. Because it's fucking hot as hell, man. It is hot as fuck. I got no air conditioner. Because I'm potentially moving out of my house. I'm lucky moving out of my house. So what's the point of putting in AC, people? What is the point of putting in AC? It's a different conversation for another day, I guess. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today, by the way? I'm doing pretty okay for the most part. Besides the fucking migraine. I don't know why I'm doing this podcast in general, but Mariah May made her WWE in-ring debut. Not in-ring debut, but she came in WWE NXT. So we're going to discuss that in today's podcast. You know what I say about Mariah May? I'll be honest. I hope to God she is Mariah May. It doesn't look like she's Mariah May, though. She may be going by a different name. Let's just hope it's not Mariah March, people. And did you hear a fucking bus now outside my house? Oh, fucking why? I just can't with people, man. I really fucking can't. They're honking their horns. The cars getting broken into. It's fucking chaotic as fuck, and it's too fucking hot that it's all this bullshit. To say the least, man. I'm fucking sweating. There's fan playing in the background. Hope y'all don't hear that, but you probably hear the cars out beside my house probably when you find out later on. By the way, go follow me on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Lucas C. Allen, Facebook, and TikTok, No Limits to Lucas. Patreon.com/No Limits with Lucas. If you watch on YouTube, hit me a big like button on today's video. And also turn on the bell for all notifications. You hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for all post notifications. Or on Spotify, give me a 5-star rating. And also a comment on this podcast as well. Please help and grow the podcast drastically, people. Whether you support on YouTube or Spotify, you can do both if you want. It's all a beholder of you, people, to say the least. You're my supporters, like I said. Glad y'all doing that today as well. Let's get into NXT for June 3rd, 2025. Let me discuss some Laredo Kidd. By the way, this show was fucking boring. This show was fucking very boring. Outside Mariah May and Trick Williams and Mike Santana in the main event. Laredo Kidd, Javon Evans, and Ethan Page appeared to promote their NXT North American Championship match. Worlds collide with Rey Fenix as well. He wasn't appearing on the show until last night. And Shawn Legacy showed up. And he announces the winner of the Fatal 4 will face Legacy for said championship, North American Championship. Boring start. Didn't give a single fuck about this. You can tell. On a Dark State defeat Jacy Jayne. Again, boring. Myles Borne defeats Charlie Dempsey in a very fun match. Also, Tyra May Steele defeats Arianna Grace. Who is Tyra May Steele here, Shawn Michaels? Gotta watch WLFG, I guess, or Evolve. Another boring match. Jacy Jayne came out with the Fatal Influence members of her and Jacy Jayne. Also, Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix to celebrate Jacy's NXT Women's Championship victory last week against Stephanie Baker, obviously. And a lot of different competitors came out and wanted a title shot, so I found it to be hilarious. Besides Jordan Grace and Jada Parker. And wanted a title shot, and after the fight broke out, the lights went out. And then Mariah May showed up at the top of the crowd, everything. And Mariah May appears and states her claim for the NXT Women's Championship. Jacy Jayne, you can kiss that championship goodbye already, man. I love Mariah May. She's gonna be a freaking megastar for this company, for NXT, not just NXT, for all WWE and women's division in general. But man, you gotta feel sorry for Jacy Jayne. We're gonna get into this in a minute. Discuss how I feel about this. And I too go with little mini critiques gotta share about that. I flip over my notes here. Other than that, I enjoy the Mariah May segment quite a bit. I like how she talked here and everything. It looked pretty good for the most part. Also, in Sean Legacy, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, and Laredo Kidd defeats Ethan Page and Vanity Project, and I want to fucking throw up. The fuck was the point of the 8-man tag and a 6-man tag on this show? What is this, AEW, All Elite Wrestling there, Shawn Michaels? This men's division sucks. Also discussing your main event with Trick Williams defeats Mike Santana. And the main event obviously retained the TNA World Championship thanks to TNA's KC Navarro that never even existed until last night. And AJ Francis, for his top dollar in WWE, costing Santana match. I found this a pretty fun match for the most part. Could have done the outside shenanigans with Francis and Navarro. We're going to get on today's podcast. Glad you enjoyed me. As always, going to say this week's NXT review for June 3rd, 2025 on No Limits of Lucas. Starting with, you guessed it, Laredo Kidd, Javon Evans, and Ethan Page, the reigning defending NXT North American Champion, appeared to promote the NXT North American Championship match at Worlds Collide with Rey Fenix as well, was not on the show last night. And Sean Legacy appeared from WLFG. He showed up and said the winner of the Fatal 4 will face Legacy for said championship, meaning the NXT North American Championship. Fucking boring. C fucking plus. Like, well, seriously, bro. Sean Legacy is okay. He's not too bad what he does, but, bro. Did we have to have this open the show? Did we seriously have to have this open the show? I'm asking you, Shawn Michaels, HBK. Like, what? Seriously, what was the point of this? Genuinely asking, Sean, what the fuck was the point of this? Starting your show. Usually a show that helps, like, bring some implication about the night, but be like the night going into what your television show should be. Whether it's wrestling, a reality TV show, or something like that. Maybe a soap opera, you fucking name it, bro. Maybe you should begin your show with set the tone later in the show, whatever you basically do. And basically it is wrestling, to say the least. But, bro, this did nothing for me. Like, who fucking cares, man? So I know I don't. And by the way, I'm not covering Worlds Collide. I am not covering WA888 Worlds Collide. You know, honestly, I just don't care. It's not my cup of tea, and I just don't care. To say the least. So let's move on, shall we? Now, it's going to get better from here, though. The Dark State, I actually prefer the open segment. The Dark State defeat Chase University in his 6-man, I don't give a fuck tag team match. C minus. As you hear another fucking bus outside my house. The bus, man, oh my fucking, it's so hot I'm botching my words all fucking ready, man. Dude, do you seriously give a fuck about the Dark State defeating Chase University? Because I know I didn't. Who the fuck cares? What is this men's division, NXT, or tag team division, even that too? Ever since Fraxium left, this tag team division is taking a nosedive big time, to say the least. Now, granted, the Fraxium guys, Nathan Frazier and Ashton, the best tag team of professional wrestling, I get it. But still, like, this tag team division and this men's division sucks ass. Women's division is great. You have Mariah May to this, or whether it is Mariah May or whoever your name would be. She's going to be a fucking megastar for that division. That's they lost Stephanie Becker. So you get the point. But this division, the men's division, the tag team division, I just don't care. I don't care. The women's division's carrying this fucking show. It's not even fucking funny. C minus, you're fucking great at Dark State and Chase University. On to Myles Borne, who I'm very impressed by ever since Battleground his match against Oba Femi for NXT Championship. Myles Borne defeats Charlie Dempsey on half of Northcourt Catch Crew. Both guys in Northcourt Catch Crew. This is a pretty solid match. Give it a B minus. Not a bad match whatsoever, but seriously, did you care? I mean, both guys have themselves a very solid match. I'm glad that I see the match these two. Should be interesting to see the North Carolina Catch Crew guys go heel maybe, wait and find out later on. But Myles Borne is going to do it for a big push in the rest year in 2025. That dude is fucking great. And this match is actually not that bad, give it a B-. Moving on to some more fucking I don't give a fuck shit. Tyra May Steele. Who? I don't know who the fuck this is, Shawn Michaels. No, who this is. Can you give me something to deal with this, please? Is a backstory, something like that? No. Tyra May Steele from, yes, WLFG. But I guess if it's either that or Evolve, to say the least. She defeats Arianna Grace. Another C minus. Did you care, people? Did you seriously care? Because I knew I fucking didn't. Like, seriously, why are we bringing in WLFG and W Evolve and NXT television? At least you're gonna put us on NXT, put it on Level Up. Does that show even exist anymore? I don't even fucking know if that show even exists. But put it on now. You don't need to see us on regular NXT main roster, no pun intended, NXT the main roster developmental. This gets a fucking C-. What's the fuck we want to more important stuff? The segment you all want me to be freaking talking about, right? I love Mariah May, that's why. And you know how much it means a lot for this. For her in general. Jacy Jayne, the reigning defending NXT Women's Champion. Not that long ago, though. Not so long, Jacy. But I hold on title very tight at night, to say the least. I'm just joking. Jacy Jayne came out with Fatal Influence, being Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix, to celebrate Jacy's NXT Women's Championship victory last week against Stephanie Vaquer, who's not on the main roster on Monday Night Raw, and is also competing at Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide. So double duty for Stephanie Vaquer. Same thing for Chad Gable / Grande Americano, but that's a different story for another day, I guess. Stephanie over Stephanie Vaquer last week, and a lot of different women came out and wanted competitors and wanted a title shot. I kind of laughed, including Jordynne Grace and Jada Parker. But it's not to question this. Jordynne Grace was there last night. Is she really on the main roster or not? I was going to see her last week on SmackDown. Maybe she's on this Friday on SmackDown, but what's the point now? What is the point? We want to play it after Money in the Bank, people will find out. They want a title shot, and after the fight broke out, the lights went out, and Mariah May, the former AEW Women's World Champion, the former AEW set wrestler, appears and states her claim for the NXT Women's Championship. And Jacy Jayne, like I said, you might want to hold that title very tight now. As that is not looking good for you, Jacy. You might be in one of the best in the world with Stephanie Vaquer, but you got to start another one, the face, in Mariah May. And you ain't being Mariah May, to say the least. And I love Jacy Jayne. She is great, very underrated, I feel. This gets a B, though. The reason why it's not higher or lower, because I had a couple of critiques you guys share about this. And what the fuck was the point of the brawl, bro? What the fuck was the point of that? I don't know what the fuck the point of that is whatsoever. But I do like the fact Mariah May isn't, and again, the lights went out and Mariah May was there. She actually cut herself a very fun promo. I actually enjoyed her promo quite a bit there. A short little time she got. This makes my conclusion, though. Why was this show short? And my second critique is, why the fuck is she not Mariah May? Because they didn't say her by name Mariah May. They said the glamour has appeared on NXT or something like that. They didn't mention her full flower name. Expect Mariah March to debut next week, bro. That's what I don't get with WWE sometimes. You can have Julia come in as Julia, Stephanie Vaquer as Stephanie Vaquer. You can have, what else you got? Jade Cargill as Jade Cargill. You got Ethan Page as Ethan Page. You got who else on the main roster? You get the point, you get the point, people, say at least. But we can't have Ricky Starks as Ricky Starks and Ricky Saints. And we can't have Mariah May as Mariah May, and God knows what her name's gonna be. That's what I don't get, bro. It's a licensing issue. I don't fucking know. I don't think if you ever would find out that answer, to say the least. But bruh, seriously. We can't just have her Mariah May. It's too good of a name. What is this? Mariah March? Mariah what? I don't know. Mariah January. Mariah December. Mariah November. Mariah October. But hey, so it used to be Mariah October. My birthday's in October. Just saying. But bro, this gets a B. But this is a pretty fun part. Mariah's going to be a big mega star for this division. She is going to be great for this run for sure. So when final she does is NXT Women's Championship, you know she's beating Jacy Jayne. She's the one that dethroned Jacy Jayne. Take that title right away. There's no way of fans but it's matter when and when the Mariah May gets that championship shot, and when she inevitably comes to champion for NXT. Basically replacing Stephanie Vaquer with Mariah May. If we all think it's an upgrade or not, a long shot, it's an eye beholder in all honesty. But this gets a B. I do like the fact that the Mariah May is in NXT, right? It's funny. She departed from AEW just last week, and a week later, she debuts in NXT. Who does that remind you of? Well, that's right, it's Ricky Starks, that's Ricky Saints. Like, Larry, the day of, honestly, Ricky Saints left AEW, went to WWE, NXT. That's quite interesting. It's kind of sound like presentation here by Mariah May. With kind of like Ricky Starks, that's Ricky Saints. But I just hate that she's not going to be Mariah May. There's already fucking reports online she's not going to be getting a new name. She's going to get a new name change. I don't know if I like that in all honesty. She has the same presentation, don't get me wrong. I like that. But still, I wish she was just named Mariah May. That's a little critique I share about this. But it's a very fun promo she had last night. And she's going to be a big fucking star for that division for her. Maybe like a couple of months or so, and she always gets called to the main roster. So that's my thoughts on the Mariah May situation for sure. It was debut on NXT last night. We shall move on. The Shawn Legacy, and you got a 6-man tag and an 8-man I don't give a fuck match. Like a 6-man tag, I don't give a fuck match, and an 8-man tag, I don't give a fuck match. Lovely, bro. Shawn Legacy, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, and Laredo Kidd defeats Ethan Page to reign defend NXT North American Champion and the Vanity Project. And like I said at the top of the show, I want to throw up. I'm sick of the 8-man tags, the 6-man tags. I am fucking sick of them. I'm almost as sick of them as I can see in AEW with like the 6-man tags, the 8-man tags. I'm sick and tired of the roll-ups too. Like literally, what the fuck, man? We can't have a clean finish. We can't have nothing but 8-man, 6-man tags. What the fuck, NXT? Why take a page out of AEW's playbook there? Don't like that whatsoever, Shawn Michaels. Taking a page out of Tony Khan's playbook here. Have a 6-man tag and an 8-man tag on the same show. A big fat C. Shall we move on? I know, let's move on to your main event. Trick Williams, the reigning defending TNA World Champion, defeats Mike Santana in the main event, like I said, to retain the TNA World Championship thanks to KC Navarro and AJ Francis. I forgot his freaking name for a second. I don't know why I did that. Had a brain fart right there. KC Navarro and AJ Francis costing Santana the match. This is a pretty fun match. Gave it a B. But I could have done AJ Francis and KC Navarro in this match, honestly. I could have done without that big time. I'm not a fan of AJ Francis. I'm sorry. There's something about him. It doesn't impress me. When he was top dollar or AJ Francis, it doesn't fucking matter. I was just not a fan. Not a fan. I can have my own opinion, right? AJ Francis gets a lot of sensitivity sometimes online. Oh man, my God, bro. This is a pretty fun match with Trick Williams and Mike Santana. They're too fucking great. They are fucking great. What to do is Trick Williams and Mike Santana. This is a banger main event, bro. This gets an all grade of B. I could have done without the Navarro and AJ Francis appearance. But what do I fucking know, I guess. This gets a B. Pretty fun match for sure. I expect not AJ Francis. I expect Trick Williams to eventually drop that title bite back to Mike Santana. And maybe another match or something like that. Maybe a TNA pay-per-view or something like that. We shall wait and find out in later months, to say the least. But this Trick Williams and Mike Santana match for a TNA World Championship in the main event is an all grade B. As your overall show for NXT May. Oh my god, bro. Let's try again. As your overall show for NXT June 3rd, 2025, gets an overall grade of C+. Not a good show whatsoever, but at least you have Mariah May as your focal point at division, women's division this show, let's say, at least for Shawn Michaels. And a nice maybe with Trick Williams and Mike Santana for a TNA World title. But right now, I did not give a single fuck about this show. All filler to say the least. And thank y'all for watching. No Limits to Lucas, WWE NXT June 3rd, 2025 review. See you on Wednesday, June 4th, 2025. And catch y'all tomorrow with your flagship AEW Dynamite. That'll be June 4th, 2025 review on No Limits to Lucas for tomorrow. Will be on Thursday, June 5th, 2025. Until tomorrow, for more content, No Limits to Lucas on YouTube and all audio platforms. Peace, love, man. I'm out. Take care. Love you all big time, to say the least.